Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be your reading for the North and South Nodal Axis Shift, which took place on May 5th and is going to be, we're going to be in this energy until 2022. So basically, the North Node used to be in Cancer since November 2018 until May 5th, and the South Node in Capricorn. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about what this means, I've linked an article down below that I found to be really enlightening, informative, and pretty clear. So if you guys want to do a little bit more digging. So this is going to be a reading that is going to talk about the North and the South nodes and how they've shifted into Gemini and Sagittarius and what that means for you. So basically, under this polarity, we move into the realms of ideas and philosophy. The North Node is in Sagittarius, so we're releasing past attachments to ideals of religions and systems of beliefs. The North Node is in Gemini, so it pulls us towards this feeling of all ideas are welcome for the future. Gemini is all about the small mind, small moments and details. It can kind of be a chatty, even gossipy energy. And the Sagittarius is about big picture stuff and reaching beyond our limitations. So on a personal level, this nodal axis typically marks a shift on attention and focus on learning. So Geminis want to learn a lot of new stuff and kind of quickly, and they want to talk about it and that sharing of ideas. And Sagittarius is searching for the higher truth. This shift suggests that we learn to be more flexible and learn to adapt to our ever-changing world. So without further ado, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, let's go ahead and invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this nodal axis shift reading. I am not going to be reading reversals, you guys. A little bit of resistance to change here, you guys. Okay. I feel like somebody here plays video games, or they're around somebody who plays video games. I know that sounds weird, but that's just what I'm getting. Overall energy for this reading is the Seven of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This is a card of old crimes. We did just move through the Scorpio full moon. Some of you might have discovered that somebody was taking from you financially, physically. Love, money, resources, time, energy was being wasted or was being funneled away from you without your knowledge. Swords have to do with communication, so someone or something was being kept from you. And I really feel like this, under this last full moon, or something triggered by this full moon, is uncovering this information. You have the Eight of Swords energy. The Eight of Swords is all about worst case scenario. It's about being all tied up in your thoughts. It's about worst case scenario thinking. It's about being exhausted. And underneath that, we have the Four of Swords, the need for hibernation, the need for taking time out to heal, to rest, and to rejuvenate. Underneath there, we have the Five of Pentacles. So again, this could have put you in a position where you found out that you were losing money. Okay, it could be a transaction, a recurring charge that you overlooked, or something sneaky that was going on with finances. It could have also really affected your health. It could also have triggered a spiritual journey where you decided that you needed to go alone. Okay, so a lot of messages there for you guys, Aries. But let's go ahead and get into this reading and see how that resonates. So we have the King of Pentacles. This is you guys. This is beautiful. You may have Earth in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you might just be exhibiting these qualities. Now, the King of Pentacles is a card of money. It's about stability. It's about partnership. It's about health. And it's also about somebody who's taken their time. They've covered all their bases, paid attention to the details, and slowly built an empire. I love this energy for you guys, Aries, because it's really you guys stepping into your power, but there's a sense of peace and calm surrounding your success, okay? Now, in your surroundings, you have the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is beautiful energy because this is you waiting for your ships to come in. One, the Ace of Wands becomes two. Okay, the Two of Wands is waiting. It's this passion. It's this coming together. And that Three of Wands is that growth and expansion. The Three of Wands, she's looking out to shore. She knows that someone or something is either coming back or coming into her life. It's beautiful energy because Spirit is telling you, you have been waiting waiting for something that you are due. It could be a person. Some of you might be attracting soulmate energy, twin flame energy, and you're waiting for this person to arrive. Some of you might be waiting on messages regarding your health and your finances, or for some of you, I'm getting this might even be like something having to do with justice, a judicial split, waiting on divorce papers, waiting for an announcement. Okay, now what's blocking you is the scorpionic energy. Again, Scorpio coming out a few places in this reading. I see that here with the Scorpio full moon, even though it's the Seven of Swords, the Death card, and the Tower. So there's a huge shift taking place, okay, for all of us, but in particular, my Aries, you guys might be feeling this. With the Death card as a block for you, you or somebody is really resisting this change. Again, for some of you, it might be a divorce. It might be finding out that there was a third party. It might be finding out that somebody was taking from you money, love, time, energy, resources, whatever that might be. And, it's resisting it, maybe even in denial, okay, about facts, about the truth, but it can no longer be denied. Now, the foundation of this situation is the Two of Swords. I feel like this is something that maybe you ignored or you didn't want to see for a long time. So your intuition may have been telling you that something was wrong, that somebody wasn't giving you all the information. And you might have even had this underlying nervousness and exhaustion, whether you were lying to yourself or you just sort of were ignoring it, but you knew it was taking from you. And now is a time to heal, because the truth is, this has left you out in the cold. This has left you either financially unsettled, emotionally unsettled, maybe feeling abandoned. It might have triggered issues of abandonment. Okay, but at the bottom here, we have the Ace of Swords, which is clarity. So that clarity has and or will come through, and a brand new direction is underway. Okay, so it's really nice energy after going through a little bit of a rough patch. The Two of Swords, you might have Libra in your chart, but this is all about balance. It's about wanting to weigh your options, but she purposefully is pulling back. Either she didn't want to hear or see something, the big picture, or it was purposefully being hidden from this person, okay, which is you, Aries. In your recent past, you have the Knight of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Again, this is somebody who's action-oriented, quick messages. It could be somebody that came into your life very quickly. It could be news, okay, something that you found out, that you saw on social media, that you heard, that's creating this complete paradigm shift. It could also represent somebody in your past that was heavy, that had heavy air in their charts, or exhibiting those qualities. Again, it's a Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is about quick movement, quick action, but he can also have a little bit of tunnel vision, a little bit too black and white, not being able to see the big picture. Okay, and it can be a very fierce opponent as well. Now, the Tower card is what's coming in from above. The Tower is a huge paradigm shift. We are moving this nodal shift from Cancer, Scorpio into Gemini, Sag. Our focus and our attention is going to be on learning, is going to be on knowledge. Okay, and knowledge that, also information that's going to be positive for you, even if it kind of hurts when it's coming in. Your final energy or your outcome energy is the Four of Wands. For some of you, this is marriage. For others of you, it's a contract. Okay, for some of you, it's, you know, waiting. You're waiting on a contract. You're waiting on someone to make a decision. Maybe you had an interview. For others of you, it's waiting. You know, you guys are deciding to take your relationship to the next step. But one of you, and it very well could be you, Aries, said, hey, I don't want to make a decision right now. I want to wait till things settle down. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It comes after the Three of Wands. So after your ships have come in, this is what are you doing with the resources that came in on those ships? Celebrating. This is the new direction. This is what we're investing in. So it's really nice energy here, Aries. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull some Psychic Tarot for you guys to get additional messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yeah, look at that. Four of Wands coming in twice. Remember, the Four of Wands is also my 1111 card. Some of you might be seeing those signs and synchronicities. 1111 is a card of twin flames and soulmate energy. So for some of you guys, you know, this is a major shakeup. You might be leaving behind someone who was doing you dirty and you didn't really want to look at it. You didn't want to open your eyes to it for whatever reason, or they were just really good at hiding it from you. And after a little bit of sleuthing, you've uncovered, you know, what was really going on, which created this total paradigm shift, this knowledge and this information, but it's moving you towards something bigger and something better. You get the Ace of Swords again, new directions, a blessing, lots of clarity coming in, Aries. And then you get the solar plexus chakra. This is you standing up for yourself, really communicating your needs, your wants, you know, and also setting boundaries where maybe, again, I really feel like Aries, you might have been dealing with somebody that you didn't want to say no to, that you were kind of turning a blind eye. You were either making excuses for them or you were kind of ignoring what was really going on. And then you boom, got this download or saw something that you absolutely couldn't ignore. And you're like, I've got to put a stop to this. This isn't right. It's taking from me. You might have felt depleted in your energy. Solar plexus work also, a lot of times when you have really intense cords that need to be cut, the solar plexus, you know, is oftentimes that trunk area, the truncal area of your body, you know, that's where we get a lot of cords attaching, and that can really take away from your power, giving your power away, or somebody kind of sucking the life out of you. And I see you putting a stop to that. And then, you know, what's your reward? Number 21, the universe, the world, a brilliant success, completion, travel. This is, again, you might be, I feel like this could be a soulmate or twin flame energy. Remember, we're also moving through Venus in retrograde. And this twin flame energy might be somebody who's coming from afar. You might have a long distance relationship. It might be somebody from a different culture or different country. At the bottom of the deck, you guys, you get the heart chakra. Beautiful, beautiful. So we get the solar plexus and we get the heart chakra. All right, I love it. I love it because, again, you opening your heart after discovering whatever the Seven of Swords nasty energy was, healing that, moving forward, and then removing this block, you know, this resistance to transformation and change, bringing you a totally new direction, new beginning, and clarity. So let's go ahead and pull additional cards for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah, so this was definitely not easy, Aries. This is you working through, you know, a relationship, somebody or something that you really loved and that you trusted and that you wanted to believe. And, you know, it wasn't easy. It really put your love to the test. Okay? Not easy. fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Exactly what I was just saying. So also teaching you the lesson that, you know, instead of reacting to whatever this energy was, if you always come from a place of unconditional love, send this person or this situation love and healing, especially if it's bothering you, especially if it's upsetting you, so that you can open the doors for this 1111 energy to come in, for this soulmate, for this twin flame energy. Now, for if it doesn't resonate with you as a soulmate or a twin flame, it's stability, it's financial abundance, it's protection, it's celebration, it's coming together. All right, so very interesting, very nice energies here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some additional cards for you guys from, this is the Secret Language of Light, Transmissions from Your Soul. This is by Denise Jarvie, and I'm going to read from the book. These messages are very powerful. These cards are beautiful, especially if you want to do work on your own meditation. I highly recommend them. I have no affiliation with the author, but I'm just, you know, on a personal level, I find these to be such beautiful cards. Nourish, number 23. 23 breaks down to a 5. Remember, 5s are about conflict. They're about change. Okay, they can also be about instant manifestation. So number 5 is, sorry, not number 5, number 23 was all about healing, by the way. All right, so number 23 is you are love and you are loved. Aries, this is your message. This image consists of your soul star, Gaia, the soul of the earth, and the divine cleansing that is expanding the love of all. Honor your temple, your body, for it is the physical manifestation of your soul. In doing so, you honor Earth, for she is the physical manifestation of Gaia. Don't judge your environment or your body, just be discerning about what you focus on and digest what feels helpful. Gaia knows how grateful you are because you are here. She wants to remind you that worthiness and ease are your birthright. You are creating beauty, intimacy, and deeper connections with Gaia and your higher self just by playing on Earth. Feel Gaia's loving embrace everywhere, in nature, a backyard, a pot plant, or your mind's eye. So when I said pot plant, it's not as in marijuana. American English, we would say a potted plant. But you know, each to their own. If there is something you want to change about you or Gaia's body, connect with your soul and be inspired by a new path that will lead you to your desire. And we see that new path coming out all over this reading. On this planet, all is forever moving into more and more love. Oh, Aries, and certainly it is. I love this. This new direction and the world card, there's an ending and there's a brand new beautiful beginning. Things haven't been easy with this adversity and this fear card coming through, Aries, but you know what? You guys are some tough cookies, all right? Some tough nuts. So let's go ahead and pull additional messages for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is from the Starseeds Oracle cards. It says, time to shine even brighter, Starseed. That's what the back of the box says. And is it ever? Aries, Aries, Aries. Channel. You are a channel through which healing energies reaches you are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Yeah, so a lot of healing. A lot of you guys also are going to be doing Reiki and just doing that general through prayer, through manifestation. Sorry, I cannot speak. Through prayer, through meditation. You're going to be manifesting balance and alignment within. Okay, and that's going to help you get through this tough situation, because I feel like this is a real betrayal, Aries. Okay, it doesn't have to be in love. It could be in business. It could be a coworker. It could be a friend. Something that you find out. All right, and ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. I love this. The time is now, Aries. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading as much as I have. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all the love and support you show this channel, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.